Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to another run of Dead Cells. What do we got? Poison heals you instead of wounding you. Sewers, here we come. And you know what? It has a survival level, and I'm looking at these weapons, and I don't see anything that's survival except for the weird throwing head of the Medusa's head and these scissors, and a couple of traps which are nice and decent. So we'll take all of these, and we will do a run with the scissors. Thank you. Scissors, a nice, solid item. Hit anything, and as long as it dies, everything will die. No, I don't want this. I want poison heals you. Sewers, here we come. Because if we go to the sewers, we have infinite HP. Shots pierce all at all enemies. Okay, you know. Okay, nah. It is tempting to grab that because when shots pierce all enemies, that's pretty dope. But why don't we stick with the survival build? And if anything, maybe that's gonna hurt. As soon as I wound up, I knew the timing was wrong. Maybe I will try and build into a run. Oh right, I forgot that I go around your shield. Where we can use this Medusa head, but for now we'll just hold on to the shield, is what I'm trying to say. I thought I had the attack. Weird. I don't use shields that often anymore. Oh, no, I gotta keep the poison heals you. It's too interesting. I don't use shields that often anymore, so I feel like I can't really parry that reliably. I'm sure it would be better if I could actually practice, so maybe that's what we can do for this run, especially if the poison heals us. We can do a lot of parry practice. Have I done it? Have I decided a theme for this run? Parry practice? Oh yeah! There are shields in this game? I don't exactly take many of them, do I? I would like... Dude, the scissors are good, but the tombstone is even better. Like it really is. It really is just better. He didn't turn around? What a lovely maneuver of his. Okay, that was pretty fun. Parry training montage. Yeah, it's just gonna be me getting hit constantly because I keep effing up the timing. Though I gotta admit, I do like being able to one-shot enemies, but I think that the tombstone is just a little bit more fun to use. Right, we've picked up a lot of garbage food. Well, I haven't picked up the food, I'm just recycling it because we do have infinite HP in the bag. All we gotta do is make it to the sewers and then we can heal up to full whenever the hell we want. We done? Done with this side. There was not as much on that path as I thought there would be. So yeah, I think I will buy the tombstone. I just don't want to make it seem like I'm always going for the same equipment, even though I am. But like, it's a solid pick, higher level than the scissors. It can kill a lot more enemies in a larger AoE. We don't have to worry so much about the placement of the enemies. We can just kill them. It has a stun affix on it, which is pretty interesting. I'm just trying to like justify it to myself, I guess. What's the map look like? Promenade, as expected. Nice. I mean, it is really nice to get that multi-kill happening. For freaking sure. I'm just trying to justify it to myself. Like, yes, Abe, go ahead. Take the tombstone. If that's what you want, you can do anything. Ah, thanks, brain. There's an emergency door. What do you think, emergency door? I'm taking the tombstone. I'm sorry, I have to. You know what I could do? I could take both the tombstone and the scissors. But you know what? You know what? I want to have that shield. I want to do some shield practice. I want to get better at the shield parries because I have been neglecting them significantly lately. And by lately, I mean like the past 200 runs. So, if that's lately. Lemon says, I only know assault shield. I've got to acknowledge, I've been enjoying the assault shield. I had that assault run recently. Lemon taught me some tech, and it actually did make the assault shield feel a little bit better, having a lot of extra mobility. A little tricky, because the assault shield is, I think, one of the worst shields, because it is a little bit inconsistent in the actual parry. Ah, screw it. I don't think we really need to do this because we have the infinite healing, but really it's just more for like, I know I'm gonna want to take this later and I don't need it for this floor. This floor is easy. Insert montage of me dying on this floor constantly, I suppose. Yeah, we can't really spend too much time early getting the heals, because we need to make progress. But what we can do is whenever we see a poison pool, we can just go and walk through the poison pool. So, bonk. I'm surprised I didn't kill you. And then at the end of the floor, we can always get up to full health. Or, if we need a little bit of healing, wow, went all the way to the bottom. We can just take a little moment to get a little bit of healing. So take your time, heal up whenever the opportunity presents itself. You know what we could have done? We could have grabbed gastronomy, because we're not gonna need any heals up to and including the fight against the... All right. We're not going to need any heals up to and including the fight against the Watcher, because we're just going to have poison. It's hard to get rid of these double scrolls on the amulets, but I think it's totally acceptable. Hold on. I want to get poisoned. Come on, come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Punishment shield. Let's upgrade our shield as well. Now, I definitely have not done like any parrying at all recently, but you know, bear with me. I gotta remember how to parry. I gotta remember when to parry. Extra jump. Absolutely. Wait. Just take your time. This was a very easy one. All of the rotating traps. Had very, very, very kind timings. you. All right, +1 scroll. Now, if we can get up to +6 like we had on the last run, that'd be incredible. Unlikely, but you never know. He had like the Doom effect on him. What the heck was that? I don't normally pay attention to the actual Doom effect. That was weird. We should, A, use these turrets, B, get rid of these turrets, because they are not the right color. I find myself doing that more and more. Not using the equipment that I have, just kind of like hard focusing on one thing. Like, oh, I've got the tombstone, and I'm trying to get the tombstone kills so that we get the Doom effect. I find myself just doing that at the expense of all else. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Probably most of the time it doesn't, but... By the way, your malaise tiers increased? By the way, your malaise tiers increased again? I guess we'll take the better sinew slicer, though. Diminutive Jerry, welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Daily Dead Cells. Wow, for once I can just walk through here. I cannot believe he actually I can't believe he actually tried to hit me again. Okay, let's eat this. It's stupid damage to take, but it literally, you know what, no, it does matter, because we are not gonna get the 60 door, but it still doesn't matter. Also, parry. It's your whole reason for taking the shield, or for, well, it's not the whole reason for taking the shield, it's the made up reason for taking the shield. As opposed to just rolling, you know, Medusa head. I can pretend that there's a reason for me to do the actions that I do. Malaise tier is a damage multiplier. It's not a damage multiplier. What it is an effect adder. At a certain level, enemies will teleport faster, move faster, attack faster. They don't do more damage. I don't think they do more damage. Maybe at a high enough level they do, but mostly it just makes them harder in a variety of ways. Hopefully, did I just put a point into brutality recently? Hopefully not. Game. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to eventually... Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna eventually want some of those amulets that give me extra stats, and then we're not gonna find them. They're just not gonna appear anymore. And I'm gonna be very sad. Brutality tactics. I hope I'm doing it correctly. I hope I'm not just wasting points. But I feel like 3 and 2 is a little high for the off color already, but I'm probably just getting bad luck with the dual scrolls and not paying attention. At least I hope I'm not paying attention. In one way as opposed to another way. Although Hell says that you did, so I think maybe I actually did. Which would be stupid. But that's okay. A cannon. You know what? Sure, I will take a cannon. You mimic? You're a mimic. Little annoying. And by little, I mean very annoying. At least I can heal off of it, but man, I hate having mimics early. Especially because, like, we're probably not gonna equip this cannon forever. You know, we're gonna replace it at some point. So to replace it later in a run after you have to fight for it, it doesn't feel good, man. John Goodman. Do 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 do. Hayabusa? Cat. Like, I might even replace it right now with the cat. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna replace the death orb with the cat, but I could have. Generates a shield. Nah. Yeah, I like the cat. Hey Lydia, welcome. GG on the early mimic. I hate the mimics. And that was the mimic that had the weird like AoE aura around it. Just truly annoying. You should have been here earlier, Lydia, because the last run that we had, I had 6 bonus scrolls from cursed chests and rune rifts. And every piece of equipment I had was double damage on enemies, double damage received. It was solid. If you call completely stomping solid. Oh, look, it's Lemon. Oh my god, I'm just gonna ignore you. Lydia is one of the people who I've seen play Dead Cells on Twitch. They're not half bad themselves. And they've also been playing a lot of Celeste, which I have to acknowledge has been making me want to play Celeste myself. I never did get all the golden berries. But really at this point I'm just waiting for Celeste 2 to drop. Boing, boing. We're almost done with this floor. And now that we've cleansed all of the melees, how would that not kill you? Now that we've cleansed all the melees, we can just find ourselves a little poison pool somewhere, and take a little breather. It's got to be poison somewhere. There we go. So take a stretch. Oh, nice stretch. Oh. Take a drink. Relax in the calming waters. Good to see that my amulet's effect applies to the cat as well. Yeah, just a little healing spring. All we need now is a bench. Lucky amulet 2, the game loves you. The game has been wanting me to dump this amulet with constant double green amulets, but that's why it's green. Yeah, I guess green is the color of health. That makes no sense. In what game is green the color of health? I guess, you know, a lot of games. You've got the green plus, because you can't use the red plus, otherwise you're gonna have the Salvation Army on your ass. Trying to drown the cat. Well, you know what? In that case, I think what we need is actually, we're gonna have to get a bigger cat, aren't we? Someone somewhere will deliver unto us a larger cat. I'm gonna get the money. I did so many rerolls on the last run. We ran out of cash so many times. A large part of that was because I kept trying to reroll the 500,000 DPS money shooter that we had. But you know what? I would be disappointed if the rune was over here. Oh, it's not. Okay. Red Cross. Yes. Red Cross. Not the Salvation Arm. What's the Salvation? Isn't that like, they provide health insurance? No. They take your garbage and then resell it? Is that it? I don't remember. But yeah, the Red Cross. They really don't like people using the Red Crosses. Or is it the Red Cross? Or is it Salvation Army? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. You can't use Red Crosses. Which, you know, on the one hand, I can understand that for real reasons. Like, you don't want to have a giant Red Cross sign on a building or like in an advert, because if someone goes to that looking for help, they might not get it. But like in a video game, I think it's actually, it would be appropriate to train people to understand that that Red Cross means, you know, health. So I don't know. Okay. Also no Red Crescent. What the heck's the Red Crescent? That one I don't know. Let the Skullgirl character have her crosses. Is that one of the situations where they had to ask for the removal? I know of a few, not like immediately off of the top of my head, but I do know that that has happened. It's happened before and it'll happen again, damn it. We've let the Red Cross get too powerful. Come here. We gotta be careful. These teleporting enemies are jerks. Ooh, one left. You gotta admit it happens fast. Life comes at you fast, Inquisitor. Bonk. I already see the floor rune up there. Thank you, Red. I don't know what's up with my voice today. Too much streaming, maybe. Thank you, Red Outlines. You're a little bit cheaty, but also you really just, you make life not take forever. Why does the why does the crat kit? Oh my god, why does the cat crit? I don't know why the cat crits. I know the cat can crit if you... Yeah. I know the cat can crit if you throw the cat at people, but I didn't throw the cat at anybody, so why did the cat crit? I've turned this stream into a tongue twister. Yeah, the cat crits if you hold the cat and you throw it. But then sometimes I also hear the crit sound when the cat's just on the ground hitting on its own, and I don't know why. Her little paws were, her paws had dirt. In my mind, I'm imagining the cat just throwing like sand in the enemy's eyes, like pocket cat. Pocket cat. Cat. I need to be able to hit the enemy, please. Okay. Gotta practice my parries. That's the whole reason why we have the damn amulet. Honk. Cat, don't steal my kills, cat. Cat crit, don't steal my kills, cat. Cat kills my crits. Random skills. Can this be a mimic? Let's see. I already fought the mimic, never mind, screw that. A little unnecessary to go for the kill there. The mimic kill. Although we might want to take the barnacle. I took tactics. I'm still in the mindset of the last run. God damn it. I apologize, dude, we should not have played a second Dead Cells run today. I cannot keep my head on straight for the life of me. Well, that didn't work. Hold on. I don't know what froze you. That was a weird one. Let's finish off this area. That way we do not have to backtrack. Cat track. I love the cannon though. Hard to come back after one really great run. It was such a good run. Maybe that's just what it is. In my mind, I'm like, you'll never have a run like that ever again, damn it. Did you see that? The cat crit again. The cat crit the kill. Oh, damn it, cat. He did it again. Why is the cat critting? Can be reactivated to make the cat jump in front of you and unleash a flurry of slashes dealing critical damage. I guess maybe the cat just randomly crits. Which is nice. Better than not having the cat crit, I suppose. I just don't know what the condition of it is. It's just random. Oh, Death Scythe and a cat. Death Scythe and a cat. I can't really get rid of the tombstone though, it's so good. If we can find burning oil, poisons the enemy, double damage on burning oil. Yes, please. If we can find burning and oil, the tombstone, the cat, oh, we're gonna have so much damage. The cannon. I'm excited. Cat can always crit, it's just lazy. I like that excuse. And I like that I called it an excuse. I like that reasoning for the cat critting inconsistently. The cat can crit inconsistently. What do we want? Wish, no, too early. Acceptance, there's not always a cursed chest here. Don't need necromancy, don't need kill rhythm. I really should just replace the shield and then take like acrobatic pack or something. I really like that with the Medusi head in my backpack. Could go for our armadillo pack, put something in the shield slot, and then I call it a shield slot. Put something in the backpack. You know, I like support for dealing with the boss. Yeah. More damage when we've got the cannon out seems pretty good. Keep me alive, welcome. Hi, how are you? I'm doing all right. How are you doing today? Just playing a little bit of Dead Cells, and I can't for the life of me get my mind into this run. It is stuck on the previous run. Maybe being Santa is gonna help me. Maybe taking a little bit of a dip will help me. Maybe getting a lump of coal will help me. Okay. That should have hurt, but it didn't. Wow, there was nothing to kill. If you could add something new to the game, what would it be? It's a good question. What would I add to the game? Like a weapon from a video game franchise, or an ability, or a skill, or like a change? I don't know what I would add. What would I add? I mean, the real... I guess it would have to be something from Gungeon, right? Like, that would have to be my thing. I'm the Gungeon guy. It could be something boring like the Blasphemy, but that's... It itself is a Legend of Zelda reference. How about a gun that fires backwards? Just literally the gun that can kill your past. That would be hard to remember to use correctly. You'd always have to just look backwards to attack. Particulator would be neat. That's kind of the magic bow. Not quite, but instead of firing one shot that then splits, it just fires 5 splitting shots. Let's grab the cat. Oh God, not the alien engine. Oh, that's such a good idea. How would that work? How would that work? What about, okay, hear me out. I'm gonna paint you a picture. You're standing there in a long hallway. You have a jetpack on your back, and you kind of just like rocket forward into the enemies. That's kind of like a ramming attack though, not really an alien engine attack, because but like, I don't know, I'm spitballing here, okay? Like you could light the ground on fire as you pass them by, but that's kind of close to the light speed, is it? I don't even use light speed as is. That's gonna hurt. Would I use the the Gungeon version just because it's Gungeon? Gotcha. We'll come back and kill him. We gotta go. We gotta move, Marines! It would have to be something originally from Gungeon, not a reference. Well, it could be something that exists in Gungeon as a reference, as long as Gungeon did something very unique with it. Like, what about Dark Marker? Like, you fire 2 shots, and then if you manage to line them up, they explode into a massive shot, right? I'd say Black Hole Gun, but that was old magnetic grenade before they changed it, so that doesn't really work. Cactus Gun? You know? Woman after my own heart. What's the most annoying weapon in Dead Cells right now? It'll be worse. The Cactus Gun will just be worse. I love it. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Junkin! Oh my God, Segas Jr., you are freaking correct. This isn't a test, but you are correct. Junkin should be what's added, and he could be a familiar. I don't know how it would work. Maybe you could like recycle items on the ground, and instead of getting money, you would get junk out of them, and you could just give it to him. Like he could take your junk. There's no poison after this, so we'll take this amulet after we're done with the floor. I guess we'll take this right now because it is more health. Microtransaction gun shoots all of those leftover cells. I like it. I like it a lot. That could also be, I suppose, like the star shooter from Terraria. Yeah, whatever. But I like the idea of it being an Enter the Gungeon reference, because there's no Enter the Gungeon references in Dead Cells, I don't think. But I like that you shoot your cells. Oh, whatever. Keep trying to get the 3-hit kills. And I'm playing very sloppily, but it doesn't matter because I have infinite HP. Did you win against all bosses? I find this game hard, actually. Any advice? If you're talking about Dead Cells, my only advice is find weapons that you enjoy using and use them. You don't have to use the highest quality weapon you find. Find a moveset that you like, practice with those weapons, play the way you want to play. Do that, and I think you'll have a much better time. And practice, of course. Get good, scrub. Hold on. Gotta get the money. Update the forge. Yeah, I mean, having more high quality equipment does help, but I imagine most people asking for advice don't have all the weapons unlocked either. I'll admit though, I don't know what would be better. Unlocking more equipment that might be stronger or more up your alley, or just upgrading the forge to get higher quality equipment. What would be better? It does help a lot, but different equipment might help too. You know, I'm not gonna take it. I don't think we need it. Stop climbing. Just hit him, thank you. Get the shortcut. Do you think we'll get an Everyone Is Here Volume 3? No, but I think we will get a This Is What You Call Music Volume 2. That's gonna hurt. All right, a slightly better amulet. Oh, I have to sneeze again. I'm so sneezy today. Freaking allergies, man. It's another amulet, okay. Well, we'll compare them in a minute once we are done and once we actually get our health back. High quality weapon. Higher quality on easier weapon than you know how to manage, says Hell 9 might be better. True, true. I guess the best advice is do both. You know, spread out your cells between unlocking new equipment that might be better and get the forge upgraded so you get the higher quality gear. I guess both. Don't worry about the outfits. Don't do outfits. There's your advice. Whoops. All right, we've got all the keys. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. We're almost done. We've already cleared the malaise, so why don't we just take a second? Take a little breather in the water. Take a nice little soak. I think this takes longer the more health you have. Maybe this is the reason why there's not a lot of poison after this point in the game. So you're not incentivized to wait 30 minutes. Well, how are you all doing today? How y'all doing? I guess Junkin would probably be the best thing to add, yeah. I still don't know exactly how he would work. You'd have to be able to upgrade him, because you can upgrade Leg Hugger. You know, might as well be able to upgrade the Junk Boy. Hot. It's a little humid today, but it was raining earlier. Otherwise, it's an all right day for me. If Arcatraz is here, I'll ask him how it is in Arizona right now. El says, I think it's more important to unlock good mutations. Mutations are beneficial. Yep, that's true. Eat Me Alive says, I'm in Quebec. Well, welcome to our northern brothers. Is it particularly hot in Quebec today? How are those fires raging? Is it smoky? I haven't looked at the weather report recently, so I don't know actually what it's like in Canada right now. What a lovely rest here. You just put your feet up. Oh, you just relax. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, take a load off. Jump in a bigger pool. You know, I wonder if that would give us a little bit more health. There are bigger pools, so I'll tell you what. We'll get to our next location, kill a few more enemies, and see if there's a bigger pool. Exhilarating gameplay. Look, I never said I wouldn't cheese the hell out of this. In fact, I said I would cheese the hell out of this. Where is there a bigger pool? Oh, down here there's a bigger pool. Well, we gotta take the shortcut though. Nope, exactly the same. I'm just slower. Just drown me and my cat. Drowning my cat. Burns the ground when destroyed. You want to bet? Min-maxing like a pro. I don't normally do the whole toxic thing, but I don't normally find this amulet this early. I found it on the prisoner's quarters, so of course I had to. I have to show everyone what it's like to be a professional Dead Cells player. Hell says, weather here is crazy. We had a storm yesterday out of nowhere. Today was 25 and will be 6. Tomorrow will be 6. It's pretty cold. That is a pretty wild swing. Disposable asks, where are you? Because there was a free mega rain here too yesterday. I had to read that comment because I was gonna make fun of you because I thought you misspelled something, but no, you said mega rain. I don't know what you, in my head I'm like, I don't know what he's trying to say. Megumin? Megamumin? Boy's Axe. Boy's Axe is pretty solid. War Spear is good damage. Oven Axe can be pretty fun, but I think we can take this over the shield. I know, I'm not using shields, but I just haven't felt good. Oh. Yeah, I'm down. I feel like I haven't had this combination in a long time. I don't know, shields? The shield meta passed me by. I don't want to use a shield anymore. Shields are old hat. There is an amulet, yeah. All right, what do we have? They're pretty similar, so it doesn't really matter what we take. Oh my God, we're done. We're done with the floor. We can get out of here. Yeah. He's finished. He's not healing anymore. Yeah. No, thank you. Don't want the crush trap. Don't want the grenade. Ooh. Ah, whatever. I don't want to hear it though. I don't want to hear it. Plus 75% damage on a rooted target. Plus 75% damage on a rooted target. It's almost like the game knew. Did I not find any food? I took astronomy, but I didn't actually get any damage bonuses. That's stupid. Why did I do that? I think I maybe ate the food as I was doing the level, which is dumb. All right. Pretty solid start. Thank you, kitty. Jeez. It's my run to lose at this point. Oh, I thought the tentacle would be on the right. I always make that mistake on that part of the fight. For some reason, in my brain, I see the two tentacles come up and I'm like, oh, there's no sweeping tentacle. There's always a sweeping tentacle, you dummy. I want to redo the fight. I want to redo the fight. I want another chance, game. Give me another shot. All right, as penance, we're gonna go to the Slumbering Sanctuary. Oh my God. No comment needed. Kind of hot in Egypt, 40°C today, says Hesitant Pixel. That's pretty hot. Hope everyone's staying cool. I hope also everyone's staying hot, hot, hot. Gotcha. Bat. I like the bat. Mud says it's hot in my room. Open the window. That just makes it sound like you're lazy. Oh, won't somebody save me from this meddlesome heat? Enemies. Never did activate the cat. I like the angle of those upward and forward arrows on the baseball bat. Help to keep me safe. Two remaining. It's open, but my space heater putting in work. What? Why do you have a space heater running if you're hot? I think you don't know what a space heater is for. I think someone needs to give him like a... Oh, no. Your PC. If your PC is running that hot, I think you need to get it checked out too. I stream, you know, 6 to 8 hours every day. Doesn't get that hot here. It heats the space, not me. You know, fair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Knock it off. Thank you. Poison has no effect on you. Well, It's more HP. It's not quite as good as a heal, but I'll take it. No, stop. Elle says, I was reading it was the hottest year ever. So far. Too real? Maybe too real. Dodging plants a bomb. No thank you. Hold on, there was something here I missed. What was it? Was it a food? Yeah, not a food, but a wall. I also use the AC when it's minus 20. This is lemon. It's, I have to leave my AC in the window all year because the window is literally broken. And sometimes I want to turn it on when it's a warm day, but I try to never use it if I can avoid it, just because I don't want to run up the electricity bill. But it's better to have it in the window rather than just a big hole there, because the window frame is a little bit warped and doesn't fit anymore. 21. We probably had like 26 at this point in the last run, if not more. But we also didn't have a baseball bat, so what can I say? Where are we gonna go on this run? We haven't, oh. What's better? The stun or the root? That's a tough call. Because they're both good. You know, here's a question. Here's a question that I think I need Lemon to help me answer, because I don't know that much about these mechanics. Are bosses more resistant to stun, or are they more resistant to root? Because maybe it's more beneficial to have the stunning, because we can stun enemies longer than we can root them. I feel like the stun would last longer, but I admit I don't actually have any like data to back that up with. Oh my god, so many enemies. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. There's so many enemies in this hallway. Are we good? I think we're good. What the heck? That was a little wild. In general, they're more resistant to root, but of course there are exceptions. Root usually better late game. You know, that's very true. Ammo will be a problem dealing with some of the bigger, heavier bosses. So yeah, the root might be a little bit more repeatable. Boy's Axe also has the problem, though, of the root is intermittent. It's on and off. Scarecrow, forget about stunning or rooting, just run for your life. Actually, that's a point for the stun, because when you try to use the Boy's Axe against the Scarecrow, it messes up his AI something fierce. Like, he'll start floating and moving very, like, strangely. And that always trips me up when that happens. Why not both? You know, that's actually a very good idea. We could do a reroll. Could swap some things out, take some other mutations. Wouldn't be too bad. Same thing with Spoiler Boss. I honestly don't notice it with Spoiler Boss if it is happening with him. I don't notice him having weirdo interruptions due to the intermittent rooting from the Boy's Axe. I do notice it a little bit on the Queen, but not much. Oh look, the tombstone. How you doing? Better Boy's Axe, are you a Mimic? We already fought the Mimic, didn't we? Same level Boy's Axe as well. It roots and then does damage, more damage on rooted targets. That's weird. Dude. I'm gonna take this. Poison the enemy Boy's Axe. That means we have poison and rooting in one weapon. I'm gonna spend the money rolling this because I think that's actually very helpful. So now the Boy's Axe is 2 damage bonuses in 1. See how much of a poison it is. 115 damage per tick. I'll admit I can't really internalize how much damage that is right now. Extra jump in midair. Poison doesn't affect you. Poisons enemies that wounds you. Game's really got something for a poison build today, huh? Use Wolf Trap on Spoiler. It's really weird to him. That's where the weird starts. Also, no shark. Shark's bad. I can't figure out how to make a shark work. It's Shark Work, not Shark Week. Whatever happened to Shark Week? Is it still a thing? I don't have cable, so I don't know. You know what? This is gonna be faster. Alright, we've already done the cursed chest. There we go. Got good weapons. We're gonna be looking for plus damage on rooted and plus damage on poison. You know what? The cat also applies poison, so this is really like a root poison build, I suppose. And if we put the throwing things in the backpack, we can get throwing things that also occasionally stun. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. Nope. Oh, come on. Where's the damn thing? Try to hit the rampaging zombie. Nope, he's protected. Try to go for the protector. Nope, there's a freaking protected elite next to him. Why won't you die? Why won't you let me kill you? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab throwing things, and I'm gonna put it in the backpack. Oh, I guess there are more enemies left to kill. Oh, now we're talking. We'll put it in the backpack. Why did I go in front of him? And we'll probably use this at some point. We could have also used the Medusa head, I suppose. I don't think the Medusa head really is strong on bosses, because I don't... Do the bosses get turned to stone? I don't remember. There's a lot about this game that I don't remember, unsurprisingly. Where are we going? Sepulcher? Let's do it. Alex, welcome. Lemon says, golems are more scared of you than you are scared of them. As long as you can root them with the axe, they can't do nothing. That was 154 floor as well. Do you know Celeste or Dead Cells? I have YouTube playlists with 300 episodes of Dead Cells and like 70 episodes of Celeste, and I have not 100% of that game, but I did all of the levels and golden buried like half of B. All of A and half of B, because it's freaking hard. Actually, the wish in the bank, wish in the bank, wish in the bank, wish in the bank. We're going. It's the perfect bank. Yeah. Okay. Give me wish. I'm a coward, so I take this, and then we'll go for... What would you recommend after beating Hollow Knight, Celeste, or Dead Cells? I mean, they're different games. I would recommend them both. They are both excellent. The real question is do you want something where you're engaging in combat or just focusing on the platforming? Celeste is a platformer, Dead Cells is an action game. So what do you want? What do you want? Maybe this is where we go acrobat attack, and then we have the stun on the throwing objects. Support is damage, but a stun might be a little bit better. Well, I don't know. It might be. Stun and root? People thinking Hollow Knight is as difficult as Celeste or Dead Cells. The other day, I looked up something called the Solar Express in Celeste, which is a modded level for Celeste that looks goddamn impossible for mere mortals to complete, but apparently people have completed it. Someone showed off their own gameplay footage of it, and you read like the tutorial help sign that explains how to do maneuvers, and it's like, in order to sneak the crystal through the dream block, you have to buffer input the dream catch and then do a downwards jump. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? It's hard enough to get the golden berries, and then you're talking to me about buffering jumps through the dream blocks, and I'm like, what the hell? No, thank you. Now, that's not to say that Celeste is not a good game. It is, but it has such a high degree of skill ceiling. Like I've completed the base game. I did farewell. I got all the A-side golden berries and half of the B ones, and I'm like beginner level. that's how far the skill curve goes in that freaking game, and it makes me mad. Not that I'm not that good, but that people are that good. Because it's ridiculous. It's unnecessary is what it is. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about the fact that we haven't even picked up the legendary weapon for the run, so this is what it's gonna be. Legendary Hemorrhage. A victim of bleeding spreads it to nearby enemies. Crit up. Plus 50% damage at max health, plus 20% damage, crits plus 20% damage. We have bleeding and poisoning, so honestly, maybe we get rid of the stun and we take the hemorrhage just for the raw damage potential. It's already legendary, so this won't affect the, the backpack, but I don't know. I gotta think about it. Oh god. Because the idea is, here's what I'm thinking. The idea in my head is we're focusing on the damage from the boy's axe right now. The boy's axe and the baseball bat. Like, that's what we're focusing on. So do we really need to worry about extra crits on bleed and spreading out the damage if someone is bleeding and they like, we don't care about any of that, right? I don't think we care about any of that. So I don't think that's necessary at all. I mean, I like it because it's legendary. I like picking up legendary equipment because that makes me feel rich. You know, the rich get richer, and then if I've got legendary equipment, the run's gotta be good, right? That's where my mind is at. So I kind of want it. I want it because it's shiny, because it's there. We'll come back for it. We'll come back to it. We don't need to worry about it right now. How about that? How about that? Total level with Theotech. Oh yeah, I forgot what the acronym was. According to SJ, I don't know who that is. Farewell is just intermediate, and then there is Advanced, Expert, and Grandmaster. Solo Express is Grandmaster Celeste gameplay. Yeah, I don't want any of that. I have a life. No, I don't, but I'd like to pretend that I do. Why am I in front of you again? Would you like to explain that one to me, dude? I do like that when I do the roll and I get the boy's axe throwable object, the throwable object is firing like downwards. It is aiming. It's not just coming out straight. It's really handy. What is that sign? I've never noticed that before. I don't know what it is. Okay, that was that was stupid. Okay, don't die. I'm like, I'm stupid. Heal up. I don't. It's been a lot of dead cells, okay? A lot of dead cells today. Oh, strawberry jam, gotcha. That makes sense. Everyone is allowed to make some mistakes. These are my mistakes. I like this outfit. This outfit makes it very easy to see yourself. Okay, dude, legendary flint. We want to make this the easiest run of all time? We could. Cat, don't kill him. Yeah. I need to learn when is a good time to take that. The barricade trap. Or not the trap, but the cards. Because I almost always just get rid of them. Oh, God, that was the cat. See, now I'm worried. Now the cat's got me a little worried. Okay. Does the throwable object pierce? It does. Well, in that case... think the cat got him. Good job, kitty. 5 enemies remaining. I don't want to screw it up. Okay, I see that there's like an Inquisitor or something. I also see that things are just dying. I don't know how they're dying. Okay. All right, Inquisitor should be easily killed. Like, if I don't panic, we're fine. I just always panic when I'm cursed here. We still have Wish. I have not screwed that up. Don't take the tentacle. I don't know what a tentacle does, but I don't want it. I don't even think I want something like a legendary baseball bat. I don't really care about AoE rooting. That feels like it's not actually gonna be like of any help. Oh, what I really need is just like a skill, like a large cat. I would take a large cat. Don't let Lemon hear that. That I don't want a, oh God, what was I just saying? The bat. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it. Oh, the tentacle, right. I should have known. Lemon loves any weapon in this game that has any sort of tech. That's his jam. Excuse me, that was rude. Ooh. It's like, we want you to make sure that you know you screwed up. Thanks, Gabe, thanks. It's the end of that hallway. This is the shop. We'll go there. Maybe I can get lucky and I can find a gun. I would take a gun over a baseball bat, maybe. It's hard to, though. This baseball bat has more damage on rooted. It's only a level 6 cat. I would upgrade the cat. I would legendary a cat. Everything that's meme-like. Even without tech, tentacle first hit gives like 2 seconds of iframes. Who needs iframes? Just don't get hit. Cat, are you okay? Like a real cat, he doesn't know if he wants to be in or out. He's in the quantum state of in or out. And people ask, Abe, why are you such a dog man? Yo, multi-food. And we are at enough damage that we can just basically one-hit everything with the boy's axe. Excuse me. Apparently that did not root you as much as I thought it would. Lots of amulets to choose from. Ooh, Hakuto's bow. Wait a minute. I do have Acrobata Pack. And we're poisoning. Hakuto's bow is freaking sick. Would fire every time I use the boy's axe. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about it. That's the problem with the boys axe, it's a bad support weapon. It's not a bad support weapon when you have a freaking baseball bat. Hokuto bow. We won't, if we take that, we're not gonna use the hemorrhage. Done, we're done, and we are done. Okay, perfect. It's a bit of a safe play for sure, but it's a good play, which is why I like it. Whoa, careful. Quad symmetrical lance. Was there a symmetrical lance? I do like it, you know, free quad damage. Then why don't I take it? I guess I just don't often go for it, for some reason. I guess I want the Hokuto's bow just because I know it's good. Symmetrical lance, you know, it does replace our current weapon, and our current weapon is pretty good with the extra damage on root and the guaranteed crits on root and stun. That cat just fell. That was hilarious. We're not taking it. Lemon says I would have taken the Hokuto and rejected the bat. You did say no fake tactics. I did say that. We are kind of fake tactics, but not really. Well, let's look at the shops. We still have to find the mimic. Oh, and there's a symmetrical lance right there. Because like right now it's doing 100,000 damage. If we get quad damage and then like plus poison and root, this, I mean, it does do a lot. Legendary flint is better. Like that's the thing. Like I could take the overpowered weapons, or I could, what? Take Hokuto's bow, which is also overpowered. I guess that's the problem. I don't know what to take. Level 14 symmetrical lance, free quad damage, and shield piercing. And then we can re-roll it to have more damage on rooted and poison targets, and we have root and poison. Are you Mimic? You are the Mimic. So it's a level 14 symmetrical lance. Okay, that's pretty good. Are we gonna take it? The only way legendary symmetrical is good is that the spoiler boss heals 3 times instead of 4. Sometimes he just heals 3 times anyways, and I don't know why. I think if you get him low enough on health on that 3rd heal, he'll take like a tick of DOT and then break. Because I've had that happen plenty of times in the past. It is still good, it is quad damage for free. There you go. Just a cool 366,000 DPS. Why not? Hey, by the way, I freaking took Wish specifically to come here. You can't be upset that I'm taking level 14 symmetrical lance. Rebound stone, I wish you were better, as is, you're kind of trash. Wolf trap. I wouldn't mind getting a better cat. Does create more poison. Like, we gotta upgrade the cat, it's level 6. Held 9 says symmetrical lance is love and life. It's pretty good, and it doesn't really have that much of an animation lock, which makes it decent. Wolf Trap. Yeah, nah. Rooting bosses rooting bosses is not super effective when we have rooting and stunning in the backpacks. So we'll take a cannon, plus damage on rooted targets, plus damage on poison targets, and shots leave a trail of flames, and plus 10% damage when you're near it. So this is just better. It activates more synergies. Sure. Just buy 2 cannons, because I do have $60,000. All right, and then we still have to deal with this nonsense. Okay, buy the... We don't need the flask. I think we're fine. We'll go check out the amulet, and we'll check out that hemorrhage again. We do not need this. It's a level 11. Deals a crit if the target is bleeding or poisoned. You know what? The boy's axe will poison, so this will bleed, and it'll crit and do 70,000 DPS on that crit. Honestly, I think I'll take that over the throwable object. The boy's axe lands first. And we're gonna get very occasional hemorrhages, but that's gonna be a lot of bonus damage. Lemon says I would still take the stun grenade. Was there a stun grenade? Because I do need to replace the cat. No, it's just a regular grenade. Well, maybe that's better than the cat. No. No. I think I was too busy focusing on what'll happen if I get a cat, so I didn't pay attention. Yeah, we should have probably had a stun grenade. I was like, I want a kitty cat. The thing is, though, is that I really still do prefer items that give me damage as opposed to items that give me effects like stunning and rooting. Boy's Axe was an exception because we had the baseball bat, and right now it's an exception because it's a little lockdown with the poison synergy, which enables the extra damage from the other things that we have. Although now that we got rid of the baseball bat, now we don't need the poison synergy, but we can still get it back by re-rolling the lance. I'm a dummy, I got rid of gastronomy. It doesn't matter. In my head, I'm like, 50% damage bonus for free. No, you dummy. Whatever. Could have eaten that food. That food could have been mine. All right, so we need... What boss are we fighting? Where are we going? Where are we? We are in Sepulcher, so we can go Giant or Clock. We did the Giant last run, so I feel like we should go Clock, and maybe even Dracula. Boy's Axe will poison and root. This will bleed. This leaves fire. So we really just need anything. What? Can break shields. Stuns the victim. Spreads oil. Huh? There you go. Plus 80% still has double break shields. It really breaks shields, but more damage on poison and burning. Burning will hopefully happen with the turret. Okay, and it'll spread oil, which will enable the bleeding, the burning oil from the cat. All right, this should be fine. Let's do it. It might break shields, but I'm not sure. I hope it does break shields. Oh, and what boss are we going? We can probably do clock. Are you sure it breaks shields? Well, I guess it could be lying. Kills the shield's whole extended family. Shields, barriers, buffers, all gone. Okay, let's do it. Good God, that damage. All right, that's pretty easy. Where do we go? Do we go Drac? I mean, we do have the symmetrical lance, so a part of me is like, go fight spoiler boss, because you can hit him when he's healing, but like, I wish it was a way more interesting mechanic with the break shields on him. I have to sneeze 1 second. I didn't mute myself. I'm sorry. I just sneezed into the microphone. I'm a dummy. We could probably go castle. I want to go go castle. Just allergies today. Big ol' allergies. Legendary knife dance. Bleeding causes poisoning. Plus damage on a poison target. Double damage on burning oil. I mean, this synergizes with everything that we have. So I think we definitely replace the cat, because the cat's only level 6. And then we have good bleed damage, good poison damage, bonus poison damage. And everything synergizes off of that poison damage. And a little bit of burn. Should be fine. Could you tell if it broke any shields? I didn't notice any, but you never know. Maybe it did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Hello. Your specialty is what? Yeah, it's a pretty good run. Pretty good build. We got a lot of good loot. Luckily, good loot. You know, late game hemorrhage, late game bank. That's what I'm looking for. That did 237,000 damage right there. That's pretty good. $124,000 on the single hit. It's all right. You know what would be cool? Getting a wish every level. I don't know. It's like, how could we make the run even better? The one thing is that I didn't know you were still alive. The symmetrical lance is slow. Sometimes it does take its sweet time to kill anything. It's another cursed chest! The last time I was here, I got one too. I don't think they're guaranteed anymore. I think I just had good luck. Oh no. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I'm down to 2. I think I killed like 6 of them. That seemed to work pretty well. Careful, careful. Gotta be very cautious. No. Why did I think he would die in 1 hit? I guess just because a lot of things here die in 1 hit. But I shouldn't have been so surprised by it. I'm like, wait a minute! He didn't die in one knife blast? What? Oh God, close your eyes. Upside down. If you listen really closely, you can hear me absolutely panic and slam every button on this controller when I'm engaging in combat. You know what, Lemon? I didn't even notice I had 17,000 HP. That's not saying I haven't been hit recently, just that I have not been paying attention. As expected of me, basically. Oh my God, could you just like buzz off, Drac? You could take kill rhythm instead of disengage at this point. You know, that might be not a bad idea since we are down one mutation slot. It would certainly speed up the first attack. After using the boy's axe, which I guess would help. Would help a little bit. I mean, we are rolling green. So it makes sense. Pierces all enemies, throwable objects, iron staff. Level 11 boy's axe. This one doesn't poison. You know what? We don't need it. We're here for the poison. Well, and the root, but also the poison. Oh, get out of here. No one likes you. Is that 3 food? I don't have gastronomy. I keep thinking I have gastronomy. I got rid of it for wish. Oh my God, just end me. I can't keep anything straight on this run. Oh. A lot of dead cells, all right. Hey, legendary magic missiles. Let's see. Shots leave a trail of flames, plus damage against a poison target, plus damage against a burning target. Well, we could use this instead of the boy's axe. We can't root the boss anyways. It doesn't poison or bleed. Knife dance still poisons and bleed, and we still have the hemorrhage in the backpack. Lydia says garbage, Lydia's favorite weapon. I like magic missiles. It's pretty decent. I like it for the Trail of Flames effect as well, but it's not gonna burn, is it? I guess I'd rather have the poison in that case, because we're not relying on. We'll do this for now. We're not relying on magic missiles to do damage for the boss fight. So I guess I would rather have it poison. The boy's axe, that is. Yeah, that makes sense. It kind of makes sense, I don't know. At least for right now, though, there's no reason not to use Magic Missile. Except I didn't want to turn this into a pseudo-tactics run, so that's a reason. I know. A part of me really wants to get to the Medusa with the double damage from this thing active. Or not the double damage, but the crits from it active. That is not gonna happen. I guess the reason why I like the magic missile is just because it is so mindless. You don't have to think at all. That's gonna hurt. It's just like, you know, press Y, kill some enemies. Auto-aiming. Who needs to aim? I gotta admit though, when you get into a good rhythm with the symmetrical lance, you know what this feels like? This probably feels like how it feels to have a good rhythm with the Scythe Claw. Like engaging correctly. You press X when you want to press X to engage with that Scythe Claw. You press Y when you want to engage with the long range Scythe Claw. That's probably what this feels like. All right. Lemon says, I just realized the difference between early and late game Dracula Castle. The Tornado Boys are being replaced by demons. You know, the other difference is that Dracula shows up, if you haven't noticed. You do have to run away from Dracula spawning bullets and bats. Oh my. Drac what? I have 18 goddamn thousand HP. Also, I have a lot of stats. The range. We ended the last run with 39, and we're currently at 36. That's pretty good. And we're gonna have 37 in a second. Although, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't remember how many points I had in off-color. Yep. Where's the legendary for flawlessing her? The chest should always give her head as an item. Just saying. It would make sense. Or she could drop her head. I don't think anyone thinks that, you know, that's an extremely overpowered item. Should be fine. Dun, 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 dun. The heck is over here? Nothing! Ayo, giving head. Yeah, she should totally give you her head, man. Bonk Lydia. Bonk. I don't have a bonk emote. I got so many emotes to make. I still have to make freaking Goofy Moon. I have the sprites. I just haven't done it because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm a little lazy. See ya. Posture check. Oh, don't even give me that. I gotta get a new chair at some point. I have a little, like, back pad, though, which helps. Helps to force me to be a little bit more sitting forward. Magic missiles look pretty sick with Sifa Belnade skin. Is that this one? I don't know the names of the skins. We are done. If we're done, let's grab the last remaining health, so we're at 100% for bonuses. We're going to take one last look at the shop, unless Dracula wants to destroy the shop. He didn't. I don't think there's anything here that we're gonna want. Wow. Wow. It's a lot of damage. What do you need? What you buying? What are you selling? And are we gonna get the poison on the boy's axe again? I think we should. We never want to be using magic missiles. We could use magic missiles, but we really want to be hitting with the lance with the extra damage that we get out of it. So I think we'll try this. I will keep hemorrhage because that's solid damage. And you know what? I'm just now realizing we need to get rid of the cannon. The cannon is going to be good on phase 1, but not on phase 2. So what I will probably do, there's no shops, so I'm just going to hope that he drops something that is usable. Fingers crossed on that one. Hey, Mother of Zerg, welcome. What's going on? Zerg, I know yesterday you told me of the whole killing floor 3 is gonna be a thing. Any idea when that's gonna come out? Really wanna play it now. You got me interested, you got me invested. It's dangerous. I have so much money. We should re-roll. Less damage on poison and burning. Do we want to maybe roll for like poison and bleed or poison and burning oil? No, I think we already have enough damage. Boy's axe is poison. Hemorrhage, maybe we could roll this for more damage on poison, or like double damage would be interesting. We have time. Damage on stunned. Yeah, plus damage on poison. Critical hits up 30%. Sure. Turret gives us more damage, and the knife dance is legendary and it. Okay, yeah, we're fine. All right, let's do it. Actually, I think I'm gonna be lame. Now we have 20,000. We don't need soldiers resistance. What do we need? Kill rhythm. 50% bonus. Okay, I'll go for it. And then give me that acro. That really does help out with the synergy. Yeah. It's fine. We got 21,000 HP. I don't think we'll need disengagement. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Late 2024. Ew, that's so long. Best game is Spooky Men with a Reasonable Price. What? Okay, I don't know what happened. Why? He went from bats to... What? He went from bats directly into meteors? Okay. I'll take the Death Orb. It is a lot of DPS. It's probably 1 million if he's burning and poisoned. New subclass for the Fire Mage in Vermintide 2 has been announced as Mother of Zerg. I played a little Vermintide and then I stopped. But I should probably continue playing it considering how good it is. Wow, he is almost dead. The quad damage is pretty damn good. This run and the last run have just been like glass cannon runs, except last run was glass cannon, this one is just cannon. Last run was tactics, and I had 3 pieces of equipment that were double damage. This run was 21,000 HP and just killed him as fast as I've ever killed him before. No phase skip, 0 out of 10. I bet you could, yeah. Because I think he has to complete one of his entire attack cycles, so if you did enough damage, you could probably phase skip him. I've never done that before, though. Hell says, told you, best weapon ever. I mean, when you have quad damage plus, like, double damage on top of that, yeah, it's pretty good. Did Darktide ever get fixed? It was basically an alpha on launch. I never did play Darktide. I even said, oh, Darktide's coming out. Maybe I'll play some Vermintide, and then when it comes out, I'll play Darktide. And then I never played Darktide. But I think that's fine. I don't have to play every game that comes out as much as I want to. Games are expensive, but I experienced a little bit of Darktide from watching my friend Jimmy play some of it. He streamed some of it when it came out, and he really likes it. Are these guys Alucard and Richter? I believe that is correct in that cutscene when we are destroying Draculia's castle. That was a good run. Lots of damage. Thank you, level 14 legendary symmetrical lance. Can break shields, Fantastic weapon, did so much damage. And the past 2 runs have been exceptional on the damage department. Obliterated spoiler boss, last run obliterated the Dracula on this run. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.